It was just a bad bit of RNG of a good bit of RNG. Yeah, because nearly leveled up, but it's a good contingency to just get.
Hey, like, one, giving her that is always nice, just in case we encounter something like that again. And B, the other thing that does, that freeze.
Yep, 75.
The other thing that does.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. The floors he appears. Because he appears on the floor, you don't get an enemy encounter on that floor.
Yes.
Now this should be... Yeah, 88.
Yeah.
But, like, still using the one item is good for that if any of the enemies here just happen to, like, drop another item. Using that, like, before the level up to heal her is nice, so she's less likely to use one of the, like, 2 life shrooms you...
Yes! That was my point. That's why I did that, because I'm keeping the live shrooms in case something absolutely stupid happens. And now, as we go, I can just start equipping miscellaneous crap. Just save points. Yeah, nothing I really need. Those points can be saved then. Because I basically have all I fucking need. Arf arf. No. And that's why I wanted the extra FP. Save her, because if enemies are on the ground, I don't feel confident by jumping.
Even though, I know it's because of the animation, but remember the change homes are technically constantly jumping around, but I guess we could make an argument it's that their spike is stuck into the ground. I also find this really interesting because of how this shows, like, what enemies are determined to, you know, be, like, a threat or not.
Yes.
Because, again, it's like, with you needing ice power and shit to deal with these are, in some cases, deemed,
harder than certain other... That's 30 points.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Lord. I said by the time, like, with the coins, I came in here with, like, nothing. I'm gonna... What are we on? 78? Oh. Oh.
Oh, no.
You mean, oh, yeah?
I wonder if we will get max money by the end of this. Yeah, probably not. It's gonna probably be around 800.
This is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yo ho, yo ho.
No, the
Hopes won't ever go. Aye, mother of pearl. Pearl the poop that. Booyah! And we get...
And then you get the really dark...
Bump attack. What that does, damn near every enemy in the game, if they try to engage you in combat, it just doesn't work.
Except this is the one area where
that badge doesn't apply.
Why are you this low into the pit? That is not a...
What?
Spunnia, that is not a floor 80 enemy.
Sure it is. Got him. About to level up. Level up. Yahoo! 69.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, 6 points. Pump attack takes 5, but that's fine.
What does the pity flower do?
If you take some damage, you might get some FP back.
Does that... Like, do you actually have to take damage, or does
you
or
are.
does an enemy have to attempt to hit you? Because the funny thing is that...
I believe you have to take damage. The
Dark Bristle.
These are... HP is 8, attack is 8, and defense is 4.
Fuck.
Doesn't matter. I said, this is like the freaking ultimate. This is the ultimate.
Come on.
Oh, damn it.
Just stop trying to be funny and jump
No!
in.
I mean, well, it's fine, whatever. It's fine, whatever. I got it. Take that, you asshole.
I'm gonna be that guy because of how the game normally works. The Dark Bristles having 4 defense is excessive.
Yeah. No, this is literally like some of the cheapest and most artificial difficulty because you legitimately... There it is.
Yes.
The classic Piranha Plant
Yeah, it's
is a
weird.
pit-only enemy.
Not just pit only 80 or higher.
Yeah.
Piranha Plant.
Max HP is 15, attack is 9, and defense is 0.
That attack is seriously high.
Yeah. Grounded only.
Yeah, again, we thought standard Piranha Plants didn't exist in this game.
Yeah.
I
A lot of people did. Because they're down.
because it's floor like fucking 80 of the pit.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said though, when you danger, you fucking trivialize, and you just have these random motherfuckers.
Actually, I said, why are you in the...
I know why.
It's to force you to use Spike Stomp. That's the reason they're this far down. It is to have Spike Shield. It's basically there to make that a goddamn requirement.
Or a really good Quake. Oh,
40.
40. Oh baby! Oh baby, a triple! Mamma mia! I can get quick change back. Which would actually be useful in case I end up in a scenario where I need it.
But we're basically not gonna need it.
What?
I said, but we're basically not going to need it.
In a contingency, it's not a bad thing to have since I have a bunch of points. Alright. Yeah, I'll just do that. It's fine.
I still think it's useful to have for the scenario where it's like fog or something rolls in and you have to swap to like Flurry or Bobbery to get rid of that.
Rid of the fog, yes. Quick Swing hammer! Drain tank! Booyah!
Technically, despite the fact that it's called, like, HP and FP drain, it technically, like, is it giving you those for attacking, or is it...
Damn it. I did not want to go down that pipe. You have to deal damage.
Okay.
No, when you deal damage, but... Alright.
I was about to say, just a single dark bristle, that's actually kind of...
Because I did damage, I will get 1 FP
Yeah.
and 1 HP. Well, okay, HP first, but... Doesn't matter. I win. Assholes. Almost leveled up again. Quick change is more in case something absolutely stupid happens and it's just a convenience. Ha! Hey, buddy. Buddy! See? When I do damage.
Yeah.
But I'm basically absolutely obliterating everything in here.
Also, like, regular piranha plants being, you know, this far down, I guess makes sense because of them being common in, like, the underground stages. That seems to be the joke we're working with here. But I feel like if we were going to do that, there should have been more buzzy beetles down here.
Oh, yeah! This is how you fucking danger, though. This is how we do it. This is how we do it, do it.
Also, again, if you're going, like, well,
This is how we do it.
to try and make the pit slightly easier if you, like, you know, are going to try to do it without full danger. Again, if you go look at enemy weaknesses and shit, even the shit in, like, floor 80 and 90, like...
There's some good...
Like, Wizards, I think, have, like, it's like a 55 or 60% vulnerability to, I think it's Gale Force or Showstoppers, so...
With my extra points, I can now do the one other good badge to maximize all my nonsense. Hold on. Lucky Start. Because that gives me...
Yeah.
That only gives me positives. That's it.
Floor 90.
And there's the 25 block, not that I fucking...
Just the passive 25 luck.
It's 25%. But I have...
Okay, no.
Oh, the Elite Wizards! Oh, this is when shit gets real. So, oh, yeah. Dodgy, that's what I wanted to... Oh. Yep, Elite Wizards. This is when
the kid gloves are off. The max HP is 12, attack is 8, and defense is 5. Especially because now that we're in the final stretch, did you just get 50
points? 50 points to Gryffindor!
Ah! You almost got 64 experience. Okay, so that was 91.
Yeah. If we need to, I can always check.
Yes.
50. Oh, poison buff. I'm just in case there's only one. Oh! Oh no.
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Bob.
Oh, I'm gonna take him out and then I'll deal with the poison puffs.
Yeah, he's the scary one.
That's Bob Orc. That's easily the biggest Bavam I've ever seen. Max HP is 10, attack is 4, and defense is 2. It's like the other guys, but they are...
But they're bigger.
They're cracked out of their gourd.
They're bigger and angrier.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with you. Not today, son. Yeah.
Thank you, Dodgy. tough.
Now that one in the back just used poison? Yeah, but I did. That's the one dumb thing. I forgot it counters. It's fine though. That was me forgetting that it does counter damage. It's fine. I can get another live stream later. We got
92.
That's a little bit careless.
How? You still have the one live stream, right?
I have 2 live streams.
Oh, we're good then.
No, that was just me being a little bit careless because I forgot it. Oh, damn it. It was just me being a little bit careless because I forgot that it does, like, maximum counter damage. It's fine. That's like the one time I died, and that was just because I forgot it does that much. I can get another live stream on the...
I also haven't seen the one shop guy for a hot minute. It'd be hilarious if he showed up and was like selling a live stream.
I held on to those. It's my one death, and it's just... But I did kill the enemy, which is hilarious in and of itself.
Yeah.
Hold on to it. 93.
Yeah, 93. I think 94 or 95 is when they should start showing up.
Oh, the enemy, that's the name that bothers me, because it's Swoop.
Oh, God, yes.
It's Swooper, Swoopula, and that is a Swoop Pyre.
Because this is a reference to an anime from the original Paper Mario.
Yeah.
That's why these are higher in the pit, because that's an anime from the N64 Paper Mario. And now, okay, now that we've seen it, the last 10 floors.
Yeah, baby!
That's why when you get the 2 Amazing Daisies.
100 exactly.
Can you get more than 100?
I don't think. Automatic level.
Anyway, now that we've encountered the Amazing Daisies, the last 10 floors have the potential to spawn Amazing Daisies. Now, to be fair, if I remember correctly, it is floors 98 and 99 they actually can't show up on. So you can't get dicked out of a run right there at the end because they show up on like floor 99. However, something else I have heard that I do not know how true it is, but it's something I could believe for the game to be an asshole. Apparently, the Amazing Daisy's in here, supposedly, and if this is completely wrong, I will hold the L on that. They supposedly are programmed not to run, meaning that because they're run programmed...
I almost hit 999 coins again.
Oh, we might actually do it then. Basically, what I've been waiting to say, and again, I do not know how true this is because of how fucking bullshit it is.
Okay.
Because of how goddamn bullshit it is to get this far down in the pit. The Amazing Daisy's down here, the reason...
Oh, son of a bitch.
The reason them being supposedly programmed to not run is such an annoying thing. That basically means they are always programmed to...
Oh, present.
That basically means they're always programmed
You got the mystery.
To attack down here.
Ah!
That was the thing I wanted to bring
Woo!
up.
Woo! Oh! Yeah.
Well, because this is, like... You're already fighting shit well above your pay grade, and because you're already fighting shit well above your pay a grade, that and the Amazing Daisy are going to
power level to a point where I can get a few extra badges.
Now, what?
96.
Oh.
And it only cost me the one death.
97.
And that's with an asterisk, and
Now,
that was
I
just me
think-
forgetting about the counterattack.
Now, again, I think this is, to be fair to the game, I think this is the last floor in Amazing Daisy can spawn on. It's 97 or 98, one of the two. They can't spawn on 99.
Booyah! And that other enemy, I really should have let it do a poison counter, but hey, losing the live stream in a lot of ways was more efficient. That's why I held on to those in case something stupid happened. And I can easily buy another one of those. 97. 98, boys! Damn it. Damn it.
Huh.
Oh, come on.
But the funny thing is, it's holding a goddamn live stream.
Ultra, not live.
Oh, yeah, Ultra.
Hold on, focus.
So yeah, I believe 98, that is...
Whew.
I seem to remember that is the last floor they can appear on.
Whew.
I still think those things being down here, especially finding multiple of them, is the game is being a dick.
Oh, basically.
Like, I don't know how true that is, but I could believe that they're actually programmed to not run down here, and that basically means their programming script in here is to literally only attack.
Since I'm racking up the points, I don't need the luck. Bump attack can stay off for a minute. What we're going to do, however, and it's why I'm going to do FP plus, and it's why I held on to these, so I could convert some extra into FP.
And then I guess at that point, do you want to throw the pity FP on for if you do actually somehow get hit?
I'll put the bump attack. We'll need that. 98!
So then this is 99?
99, boys! And I literally only lost the one thing because of just trying to get the tattles. Oh, that's anticlimactic.
Would you prefer 5 Amazing Daisies?
If they were all on the ground and I just quake hammered, yes.
Though again, like I said, they apparently can't show up on this floor. At least the game designers have the courtesy for that.
Now,
now because 99 and...
I'm going to explain.
What I was going to say, because you used the 2 FP badges, I would recommend actually maybe eating one of the FP restoring things we have. Just level 99.
That's 20 even? Yeah. That's awesome. That's so easier to get on. That'll just top us off. And I can get another one of those and we'll get a lot. Now! Floor 100, instead of being a prize floor, there's a super boss down there.
Well, no, there is still a prize, but
you
have to beat the super boss first.
No, but damn it. If you've made it this far, though, I mean in a danger... Literally, there is no avoiding this boss. You just fall right into him.
I'm wondering how many children got wrecked by this, where you fucking barely clawed your ass
down here,
and you assume because...
Hardest boss in the entire game. This is Bonetail. A mighty... What a freak! Can't flee the spot. I'm not fleeing, hon. Ooh, FP recover. Nice, 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 nice. Got an FP recover on top of my... Okay. I might actually read this one verbatim. And then I can explain some stuff. That's Bonetail! He's the oldest brother of Hooktail. So old, he's just bones, in fact. Wow. No, that's old. His body's maximum HP is 200. His attack is 8. His defense is 2. He has various breaths that might confuse us, put us to sleep. When his HP gets low, he'll recover or reanimate. Down near the bottom of his health, there's a threshold. If he's under it, he heals 20 HP. And most of his breath attacks are defense piercing.
Yes.
Probably stronger than the last boss.
And also, I believe it's all of his breath attacks are defense piercing.
I just need to focus. Bye, bitch! Arr, bro. What now, son? Fuck you.
Are you not entertained?
Literally, the only death was my carelessness on the counter poison. And I'm doing death because I technically didn't get it. Just like Hooktail?
But wait, it's bones. It has no stomach. We should have been able to see that. That should have been in the rib cage.
I skipped his healing phase. Return postage. Make direct attackers take half the damage they do.
For years, there was a rumor
That all this did was let you return some mail.
No, it was that it let you...
I'm going to equip that because I learned... Understanding what that does is actually kind of stupid. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what is your opinion on the fight with Bonetail? In my opinion, the fight is not really hard. The fight is more obnoxious and resource draining than it is straight out challenging, because Bonetail will basically make you waste what little resources you have left, and you could get RNG screwed by the piercing breath attacks. So that's obnoxious. Bonetail is more of an additional gauntlet that basically ends off the gauntlet that is the Pit of 100 Trials, simply because Bonetail is basically going to waste your few remaining resources. So you can basically lose to RNG and basically not having enough resources to fully survive the fight. And if you get unlucky, status effects will screw you over. So on average, Bonetail can be obnoxious, but Bonetail is mostly obnoxious due to somewhat idiotic game design. But because I basically used Danger Mario, I was able to win in a matter of seconds. So as a bonus question, what is your opinion on using high-end Danger Mario to basically beat Bonetail in a single set of attacks, since you can basically jump until you stop timing the button press, other than the fact that it will basically get super difficult? But I only needed 4 jumps to beat Bonetail, and on average that's not that bad, and it's not really that hard to do 4 jumps in one go in order to invalidate Bonetail if you're using an extreme high-end Danger Mario build like I'm doing, where I basically had the minimum amount of damage that allows you to beat Bonetail in 4 jumps, meaning I beat Bonetail in a single turn, and I would technically consider that one attack. Yes, it was 4 jumps, but all of those jumps were off the same single move, so we can at least say it was one cycle, because it's impossible to do enough damage to beat Bonetail in a single hit, but this was still a single turn and a single cycle. And I thought this topic would be interesting enough given the nature of how easily you can trivialize Bonetail with a high-end Danger Mario build. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments. Or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links as well as my Discord links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you're subscribed to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.